Guys, this is gonna be probably the most important video I'll ever film in my fucking life. So I think you should watch it at least. What I'm gonna be talking in this video is about the upcoming year of 2026. You know, I enjoyed the year of 2025. It was a great year. I had a lot of fun. I enjoyed a lot. You know, there were a lot of negative things also in the year of 2025. It was an interesting year, and definitely it was one of the best years I could have ever had. So 2025 was the best year, and 2026 is gonna be even better, even better. Yeah. So I just wanted to let you guys know that you know there's a lot of shit you gotta go through your life. There's a lot of things, you know, they're just on your mind every day, and you can't do anything about it, right? That's You're just a human, right? But you know, that's where I'm struggling right now because I'm trying to build this business. I'm working it. You know, it's like fucking 3:15 in the morning. I got shit to do, motherfucker. So that's a lot of building. I'm working today, maybe like 15 hours or 16 hours, even maybe more. It's crazy, but that doesn't matter, But I'm going all in. I'm trying to become the best, the best guy in the business in the industry that I'm trying to pursue my career in, right? But I had a lot of negative things in my way, and I want to share you guys that experience. All right. I mean, I had a. I was working in the gym at the reception, probably like at the beginning of this year, of the year of 2025, and I met a lot of interesting people there, and I thought that the job was really good. I liked it. I was working there, the reception, right? But after like 3 months working there, I was trying to, be a good guy. Everything. They decided to kick me out. You know, it's easy. I don't care. They decided to kick me out. It's okay. But you know, when I'm now building my business and I wanna, become a fitness trainer, which you have to work on yourself, like on yourself, right? So that you need to have your license, you know, and you have to, the taxes and everything around this, you know, do everything on your own, right? And you just fucking, can't even work at like they banned me at like all the gyms, all the branches in, Prague and the whole Czech Republic, and even more countries they operate, they have their branches, right? So I can work at like 46 branches in Prague, you know. So that's a lot. I mean, I don't want to work with them. It's okay. They ban me, but there's like a rule in the in the in their business that you cannot work there, you know, even when you work there, but they kicked you out because of some kind of a I don't know what was some kind of mystery shopper. They kicked me out. It doesn't really matter. But what I'm trying to say is that the people there are fake. I There was like a manager there, and she said like when she was kicking me out that yeah, you can send me a message and I'll let you know we can set you up when you finish your training license, because I wanted to become a personal trainer, right? And I finished my license. I called, to the nearest kind of a gym that I would want to work, and they said that I can't work there. I can't work, and I can't even work at all the other branches because they're connected, right? So yeah, that's it. And I'm trying to find, you know, gym where I can fucking work, right here in Prague, where I can, get my clients and everything, and help you guys achieve your goals, and be a good person, good fitness trainer. All right, you know, that's my passion. That's what I want to do in my life, But I think I'm so goal driven, and they fucking fear me, They feared me in the, at the branch I was working at the, in the reception. So that's fucking crazy. They were scared about. They were scared. You know. They were scared of me because I was working there, because they seen my trainings, and I'm not playing that. If you actually know me, you know how hard I train, and how much uh, discipline I put into my work. And I'm not trying to make myself the best guy ever. I'm not trying to make this uh, as make me seen as the guy who's fucking perfect. I'm not perfect at all, but you know life isn't fair. You should know that life isn't fair at all. So that's one thing I want to say. Another thing I want to say is don't is a you know don't I'll say, don't judge a book by its cover. Because if you know see someone and you don't know who they are, and just talking shit about them, I don't care what other people think about me. I don't care. But if you talk shit about people around you, I think you have problem in yourself. You definitely have to um, think about it, because you definitely have problems in your life, in your own life, and you're probably insecure. You're probably insecure, right? Yeah, you're insecure, probably, yeah, because you don't know what to do in your life, and you wanna bring the energy to the another person. You wanna drag them down, right, to the bottom, to the fucking bottom. Yeah, and you don't care. I mean, that's fucking crazy. You'll meet a lot of people like this, and you need to get fucking away from them, bro. Like, it's fucking crazy. And once you can get away, that's not good at all. That's not good at all. And I wanna, release this thing that I wanna fucking, say. I've never said it in my fucking life, and I'm almost 21 years old right now. And that is that, I wanna, tell you about my childhood, where I grew up, where I'm actually as a person. And yeah, so I'll talk about it a little bit. I don't want to talk about it the whole video, but I'll talk about it a little bit. So when I was born in Prague, right, in Czech Republic, and I was living in Prague for about 4 years or so. And then my mom kind of met the guy. He's my stepfather, and she kind of made a connection with him. She made a connection with him, and we decided to move to a different city with this guy, because he had a house and everything, right? And I didn't even knew that he wasn't my father. I was calling him it was my stepfather. I mean, I was calling him a father. So that was what I was doing. And I was living there probably from like the year from 5 years old, right, to like mm, 16, 17, 6, 17, right, 6, 7. So yeah, that I was living there until like 17 years old, and then we moved out. But that's I'll talk, you know. And this guy was someone, but the stepfather, he wasn't really good. He wasn't good guy. He wasn't a good guy, right? I was mistreated, of course. I was mistreated. My mother was arguing with them, a lot. There were a lot of arguing almost every single fucking day. And when I came there, it was like fucking arguing almost every single day. And he's just a crazy person. I don't want to talk about him, that much, because you wouldn't actually believe it. But you know once we decided to move, I even moved in when I was like at the fourth grade at elementary school. We decided to move out again to Prague, and then to the city again, because my mother, she kind of came back to him, because she had she had intentions to go back to him, but wasn't a great move, you know. And then I was living there again till like 17. So yeah, not great. But you know, there were a lot of things that he did to me, he did to my mother, sister, and yeah, like I said, he's a crazy guy. But what I'm trying to say to you guys, that you know, I didn't knew that my real father, right? He was fucking dead. I didn't even knew that. My mother told me about that, like when I was, older, maybe I don't know, maybe 10 or so. I don't know. I don't remember even. But it was quite, something to hear. It was quite something, because to hear that your real father is not actually my stepfather at the time, right? He was dead, and I didn't even know that. So yeah, that's it. And actually, had my mom told me the information that he was from Germany. He was a German guy, and you know, um, he had. I have a sister, but she's my stepsister. Yeah, stepsister, right? But you know, you gotta live with it. And I never met her. I never met that family. At the my father's side, right? Um, and that's pretty much, you know, I gotta live with it. I gotta live with it. I can't do nothing about it. I'm just sitting here, and just I can think about it, of course. But you gotta do what you gotta do right now. When I was 15, I always had the vision that I want to be fucking somebody. I want to achieve something. And when I got introduced to the gym community, and I met people that were in the gym, and they were motivating each other, and I was really hyped at going to the gym and doing all the workouts and everything. And I fell in love with it, and since 15 I'm doing it till now, and I love it, and it's my passion. I want to do this forever. I want to become the best personal trainer, not even personal trainer, online trainer. I want to I want to build an entire business, and everything. I want to, of course, team and everything, and I'm just building it from my sister's room, bro. Like, this is my sister's room. I'm trying to hide this chair, but it looks fucking gay. But I'm not fucking gay, right? But it's fucking pink, right? But what I'm trying to say, I'm working. I'm trying to build that business. I'm fucking locked in. I'm never giving up. I'm not gonna give up. Never ever. I'm not a person that will give up. If you know me, if you know how much effort I put into my workouts and everything, and that's only like a 1% of the work I do, really. I just use working out as a therapy right now. It's amazing, and I love working out, of course, and it's my job, right? But, you know, I love it. I love it, and I want to pursue career in this, and I want to become the best, like I said. So that's what I'm doing right now. But the other thing I want to talk about the goals that you wanna achieve. Yes, I'm talking to you. In 2026, you know, are you gonna give up smoking? Are you still smoking? Yeah, are you still smoking? You said like 5 years ago you're gonna stop. What's happening, bro? Why are you still smoking, bro? Why are you still drinking? You said you're gonna stop drinking last year, right? And next year passes by and you're still drinking. Like, if you want to do this, I mean, all right, but I think you should do it at least in moderation, right? um I don't think that's good for you at all, and you know what? You should take control of your own mind. You should stop watching the media and all this shit that they want to tell you. Yeah, they want to, your brain. They want to affect your brain a lot. So once you stop completely, watching all the fucking media in your country or whatever, the world news and everything, and you focus on one thing, one goal that you fucking have, you know, you know, that you fucking locked in, motherfucker. You know it. You know it. You're locked in. You're going all in on one thing. You have to figure it out, bro. You gotta have to figure it out when 2026 is gonna come. Even now, you gotta figure it out. You gotta figure out what you want to do in your life, yeah, and you have to apply it. You have to apply it. You gotta start taking action. You, yeah, you have to start taking action, bro. Yeah, the first thing you have to do is start taking the fucking action, because you're still sitting on your ass, still watching Netflix, and I'm not against Netflix. I'm not against it. But is Netflix going to help your goals? You have to figure it out, It's okay to watch it for like an hour, maybe, but you can spend that hour, you can invest it and learn a new skill, learn a new language, or whatever. If you want to spend that time watching the Netflix or whatever, scrolling TikTok or whatever, I mean, you can do it, but you can spend your time better. You can better yourself as a man, right? You can be strong. You can have a lot of testosterone. You don't think I don't have testosterone? I have a lot of fucking testosterone. But I'm not trying to present you that, but I have a lot of fucking energy, and it's fucking 3:30 in the morning, bro. Like, I can sleep, few hours and then back to fucking work. Coffee, back to work. It's okay, because if you're in your 20s, you should have that energy. You should have the drive. And if you don't have the drive, you gotta find it, bro. You gotta find the drive. You gotta find the drive, because I can tell you what is maybe, pushing you down with this. If you want to have that drive, kind of motivation, first of all, you have to find whatever you want to do in your life. You have to think. So you have to lock yourself, in a room and just shut everything and just think what you want to do in your life, right? Just think, you know. You're maybe gonna see, you just, you can take notes, of course, and you can actually apply it to your life. You can actually start doing something. Oh, you said, yeah, I would want to start that business, or I would like, you know, become, I don't know, model, or fashion designer, whatever, you know. And you can do that, of course. You gotta learn the skills, of course. So, but you have a lot of stuff free on the internet, you know. Everything's free now, and the AI is gonna be taking over soon, and it's still taking over right now. And the AI is gonna be fucking crazy, you know. The AI is still crazy right now, and I don't know how it's gonna be in like a few years. It's gonna be, crazy. There's gonna be robots or whatever. I don't know. And AI is gonna, of course, take over the job market, of course, and everything. So you have to figure it out. You have to figure out what you want, right? Right. So once you figure out what you want in your life, what you really want to do, and you apply it into your life every single day, you will wake up every single fucking day and you know exactly what you're gonna do in that day. You will know exactly. And if you don't know, you will figure it out. You will figure it out. You can ask AI, you can talk to other people who know about it, you can do whatever. And if you think, oh, I have to go with my job and everything, and I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, do you have friends? Do you have someone to, go? They could help you. I mean, you have nothing to lose. You're in your 20s. I mean, if you're going all in, and there's nothing that's gonna stop you, and you want to achieve that goal, you want to really achieve it, you're gonna achieve it. It's like in the gym. In few months, you don't see that much results, right? You're still starting out. You lock in a few years, you see the results, bro. You have fucking big biceps and everything, but you have to lock in with your food, sleep, training, everything. You gotta be consistent. You gotta have the discipline for it, right? And after you have your discipline, right, your mentality, exactly what you think about in your brain. Don't let it control. Don't let it control by other people. Control your brain by yourself. So whatever you have in your mind, and you just kind of want to do it, just go for it. Right fucking now. Right now. Go for it right now. Yes, go for it right now. You have nothing to lose. I'm telling you, bro. You have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose. I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen, right? You could, be homeless, but like I said, if you have friends and they can help you with the journey, that will help you, bro, if you have real friends. You can quit that job if you have at least some kind of money. You can change your life in, few weeks, even even in few days, even a day. If you're working every day towards your goals, and you know exactly what you're doing, and you're not wasting time, you realize that you have so much time, so much potential that you can put it in your business or whatever you're doing. Yeah, you can achieve it, bro. You can achieve it, of course. Yeah. So 2026 is gonna be my year. I hope 2026 is definitely, I know it. It's definitely gonna be your year too. You will become a better person. Try to talk to people. Be nice. Don't be a jerk. Try to be nice to people. Try to be helpful. Don't judge a book by its cover. That's one thing. Try to respect people, older people. Listen to older people, what they're saying, and apply it if you believe it. If you don't believe it, you do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Do what you think. You know, I'm not here to tell you, what to do. I'm just giving you advice. You can apply it into your life or not. It's up to you. It's up to you to decide. And yeah, 2026 is going to be my fucking year. I'll try to become. My goal number one is trying to become, the best at what I'm doing. With my business and everything. At putting in the work. Becoming even a personal trainer. But that's the goal. And of course, the online thing I'm doing and everything. Filming the videos I really like. I'll be definitely filming another reaction on the clavicular because Greg released another video. So I really like this. I love doing those videos, of course, and also, doing the motivational videos. I really love it. I mean, I don't care how many people will watch this video or whatever, but like I said, if this is probably the most important video of my life, so I would appreciate if you're watching it right now. I mean, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And so that's my first goal is to achieve what I'm doing right now. I know that will fucking happen. And yeah, fucking my computer is in there. Sorry. Yeah. So that's one thing. Second thing is to become a Gymshark athlete. There's a 66 day challenge right now, which is running right now, and you can become Gymshark athlete if you're into the gym and everything. You can become an athlete. They will sponsor you. They'll pay you to attend the lifting events in the US and everywhere in the world where they are operating. I don't know, but you have to film your journey. You can apply to Gymshark 66 challenge. You can just put in like 3 goals that you want to do in your day every day, and you can maybe change your life in 66 days. So I will see if I can do it. I'll put my mind and everything into it. I'll go all in to this on this too, on the Gymshark 66 day challenge. And of course, I'll try to be a great person. That's my third goal. Try to really be helpful to people. That's my biggest goal. I want to help you guys. I'm not trying to be some fitness guru or whatever. I'm just trying to be authentic. I hope you like this video, and yeah, let me know in the comments if you really watch this video. Let me know in the comments. Tell me whatever you feel, and we can discuss it. And I'm very open. You can shoot me a DM on my Instagram, or even just drop down a comment on the YouTube video, and when I will have time, I'll try to answer you. So yeah, that's it, guys. Let's be 2026 your year. Let's make it happen. Let's put in work, and let's go for your dreams. All right, see you guys in the next video.